Hi, and welcome back to your Kroma Reset Day 2 meditation.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do something kind of different but very fun today. I'm actually on my second day of this self-initiated 5-day detox. I got clips of everything like throughout the day, but it was honestly a little bit gloomy, so I was like, okay, tomorrow I will feel a little bit more like energized to like share everything, and then the weather is like way worse today. But the show must go on. So this 5-day detox is from Kroma Wellness, I believe, and it is not sponsored. I just found them like randomly one night. I thought this was like the perfect thing for me. So I decided to get the, I believe this is the signature detox. They have like a deluxe one and some kind of like limited edition with like more stuff. But this is like the bare bones. And I love that it's not like those typical juice cleanses. I believe every single day is about like 100 grams of protein or so. So I really love that aspect. It's empty here because, as I've mentioned, I've already done the first day. This is my hard work. Everything has been consumed. You can see like day 1, day 2. It's already like divided. So that was day 1, like the brownish bags. The blue is all for today. The pink and the red is for tomorrow. The yellow section is for the next day. And then, oh my God. I mean, it has OMG in the name. I will get to this in a second. This is for like the entire day. And honestly, even yesterday, day 1, I didn't entirely finish the whole thing. I left out the Vitality Latte. I just didn't feel like I needed it. And then inside this box, you get the nutrition facts pamphlet. So it shows you all the ingredients, the nutrition facts for every single item. So you can kind of like keep track of it. And they also have an app. You can time your fasting as well. So every night you can like start your fasting, and the next day when you break your fast, it has like a little self timer. So you can kind of like see it. Yeah, continue my reset. It always has like a morning like meditation, and then just shows you like the breakdown. So every day starts with their signature matcha latte. This is like one of their best sellers. So they also sell their like individual products. So you can just get that. Or once you finish your reset, you can buy some products individually, which I plan on doing because there are some like standout products I am like so in love, including the matcha latte. You guys, this is like so different. It has collagen, it has ceremonial grade matcha, maple sugar, but there is like that kick. And it's because of this ginger and turmeric, I believe. It is the most interesting like matcha latte ever. It's not like your typical, you know, like kind of sweet matcha latte you get at like cafes. This feels like a wellness matcha latte, if that makes sense. Again, there's that slight kick because of that ginger and turmeric, but it's not overpowering. It's really good. Like, I was shocked. To give you a breakdown, it's 60 calories, 11 grams of protein. A lot of it comes from the collagen, I believe. And on each packet, it shows you like the direction. So with this one, enjoy in the morning after your fast, blend with 10 to 12 ounces of hot, not boiling water, and /or unsweetened non-dairy milk. So before you start the fast, before you do this reset, they send you like a whole guide. I think some of the reset packages have the printed out version, but I got it in my email because the signature one doesn't come with it, I don't think. But there's an app. It literally tells you like a grocery list as well. Make sure to have some like veggies, like frozen veggies, fresh veggies, whatever you want. Berries to put in your porridge, kelp noodles, which I will talk about in a second, and then non-dairy milk. For me, I made my own almond milk at home because that's like what I like. Here it is. Every morning I've been doing half homemade almond milk and half hot water with this matcha. And then what you're gonna need is like a, what's it called? What is this thing called, you guys? Not a drill. like a mixer, yeah, you're gonna need something like this because there's a lot of blending. As you can see, everything's like in powder form. It's just a lot of powder mixed with liquid and blend. And on each packet, it also tells you like what day it is and the number like of the order. Yeah, right here, day 1, number 2. So after the matcha latte is their porridge. It's basically like oatmeal. It's really, really good, you guys, because there's like some goji berries. There is, I believe it was sunflower seeds. Yes, so almond meal, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds. So there is that like crunch as well. And you're supposed to mix it with 1/3 of a cup of non-dairy unsweetened milk. So I did that, and then you can also top it off with some berries. I did it with raspberries yesterday. I will insert a clip. It was really good. And it was pretty filling as well. And then after that is the hydrate part, cranberry hydration elixir. So they encourage you to obviously drink a lot of, you know, water throughout the day, but they do also give you these like elixirs. There's like 2. Like one like superfood later in the day, and then this cranberry hydration. It has coconut water, like cranberry, Himalayan salt. It does have stevia though. Vitamin C, cayenne pepper fruit. Yeah, this one also had a kick. And I just got my water, and it tells you 12 to 16 ounces of cold water. Is this 12 to 16? Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. So let's make it right now. This is for day 2. Oh, also, if you guys want to do this reset, one thing I recommend is to cut these packets with scissors. Because yesterday I was just like ripping them, but it's because everything's so powdery, it's just so much easier if the opening is clean and big. This one is super pretty. Sometimes the powder, oh my god. And that's it. This also tastes really good. I mean, that's kind of like the common theme here. Everything tastes amazing. Like, I was shocked, honestly. And it's not because I'm like hungry or anything. I was actually not that hungry. And then after that is Boost. Oh my god, you guys. This was so good. So this is number 4. Yesterday I had the vanilla cinnamon plant-based smoothie, and today is cacao banana plant-based smoothie. I finished it in like 2 minutes. It was just like 2 big gulps. I was like so obsessed. But some people do like the porridge and skip this one. Really up to you. 130 calories, 15 grams of protein, some fiber. So I'm really excited to try this today. I'll probably do this like after I film because I am starting to get like a little hungry. And then number 5 is lunch. Yesterday I got the 24K chicken bone broth. I need more. So they sell it in like a jar, I've seen, and then they also sell travel pouches, like travel friendly pouches. They're like similar to this, I guess, and then you just take it around with you because all you need is like hot water. You just need 8 to 10 ounces of hot water. It's just this golden yellow powder. You guys, it was amazing. So that's another thing that's like on my list to buy after this reset. So good. No wonder that one's like very popular. And then number 6 is Fuel. This is another elixir. I'm also thinking of getting this one, Super Greens elixir. You just mix it with 10 to 12 ounces of cold water. It's this green liquid that has pretty much all the vitamins you need in like one day. A, C, D, E, K, B6, B12, biotin, calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc. Like, it has everything, you guys. Because I've shared this with you guys before, but I don't like regular water. I like tea, I like coffee, I like anything, but not like soda. I do like Coke Zero, but I don't like regular water. So if there's any way for me to increase like my water intake, it's usually like some kind of tea, herbal tea. So this would be like a very good way for me to get in my liquids and also like vitamins at the same time. And I think this would be like very good to like travel with as well. So I just loved it. It tasted really good. I'm kind of excited to drink that later on as well. And then, ooh, dinner. So yesterday was beef bone broth. I wonder what today is. Let's check. Oh, today's chicken bone broth. So what's lunch today? Oh, lunch today is veggie broth with plant protein. Okay, I will have to tell you guys how that goes. Oh, sorry. Before dinner is number 7, afternoon. This is the one that I skipped yesterday. They just give you like a afternoon pick me up kind of latte, and yesterday was the ultimate vitality latte. I believe this is like their version of golden milk. You know, like what I'm talking, golden latte, golden milk latte. Coconut milk, like turmeric, ginger. Okay, back to dinner. Because it's a bone broth, they don't want you to feel like you're starving yourself, you know, because that's really not the point. So it tells you to blend it with 8 to 10 ounces of hot water. Oh, it says follow your recommended protocol for additions. And for me, I'm doing like the lifestyle one, which is kind of like the most common one. So with that, it's kind of like an overall like reset. I'm not looking to, like, my primary focus isn't weight loss. So they do allow putting in extra like clean protein, like organic chicken or fish, but not like farm raised, like wild caught, like salmon, and then some veggies. So I bought these kelp noodles because they do, this is like one of the things that they recommend. I've never heard of kelp noodles. I bought this for the first time ever and I am hooked. 6 calories for half a cup. That's like nothing. And it's supposed to be like kind of crunchy. And I did cook it in the broth with some frozen zucchini. I always have like chopped veggies for Charlie, so I used that and it was really, really good. And once you cook it for some time, it softens beautifully. It was like my own little, you know, like noodle soup. And then you end it with snooze, which is this magnesium drink. So perfect for, you know, like before bed. You just have to mix it with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water. So that's what I did. And once I finished that, I started my fast on the Kroma app. But you guys, there's one thing I need to talk about, this cookie butter. So they give this to you kind of like a snack, because I usually have some kind of like dessert, like froyo chocolate or something like that after dinner. So it's honestly like kind of like a habit, you know, like even when we like dine out, we order desserts. So if you're having like a hard time like transitioning from that kind of lifestyle to like strict reset detox, this is a godsend. My mouth is watering because I remember this taste. I think you can eat this like in the afternoon as well. Eat by the spoonful, dip your apples and bananas or slather on toast with a drizzle of honey. That's obviously after the reset. So after dinner, I had 1 scoop of this, like 1 spoonful, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. That's why yesterday was like so fun. It just kept getting better and better and better. Like starting off with that matcha latte, the bone broth, I was like, what? And the elixir, I've been like excited to try that one anyways, and it turned out to be really good. And then this. So I went on their website to get it like immediately and it was sold out. Of course. Once you try it, you cannot not have it again. Even if you're not doing the reset, you need this in your pantry. It's amazing. It's not too coconutty. It's like the most perfect balance between almond and coconut. And then there's that like goji berry. It's so good. Maybe we'll try the smoothie. I didn't want to use my blender. I was like feeling lazy, so I just like blended in my cup. So I'll just show you that. I'm, as you can see, just eyeballing. This is 10 to 12 ounces. I don't know. Cheers. Honestly, like kind of dangerously delicious. This is why it's so nice to have this, because I'm like in disbelief. I need to like see it for myself. And every time I finish like a drink, like the matcha latte, like the elixir, and even this, there's still like some powders like left on the bottom. So I will go ahead with like some water. That way I make sure to drink some water as well. Guys, this is why I finished it in like two minutes yesterday. So in terms of like how I felt yesterday, surprisingly, I was not that hungry. Like there were moments like in the late afternoon where I would get like hungry because there are a lot of like liquids being like consumed. I did feel a little bit like bloated and then it would like go away, but I felt pretty full. I think it's good to do this. Obviously, like clear out your schedule, you know, make sure you don't have like a lot of like social events to go to. But one thing I noticed was I was starting to get this like headache at nighttime. And normally I do drink a lot of coffee. I know it's not ideal, but I do drink a lot of coffee, very strong coffee as well. At first I was like, is this like caffeine withdrawal? So maybe the matcha latte didn't have enough caffeine compared to what my body was used to like on a daily basis. But then I don't usually feel it like immediately within the same day. And also it felt a little bit different. I think that's a very common, I guess like in a way like side effects, but that's just like your body going through like this change, probably because you're not taking in or like eating as much like refined sugar. And then I drank some water when I was like feeling that headache. And then it almost like immediately went away. Also at the same time, I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and all those like arguments, I feel like that was like kind of making me like tense too. So maybe it was that, I don't know. Probably not the best thing to watch like before going to bed. Hi guys, I changed. It's been a couple hours. I wanted to make my elixir, so I just got the water ready to go, and I wanted to show you guys the super green elixir. I'm still pretty full from all the liquids, the cranberry and the smoothie. Now we mix. Wow, look at that. It doesn't have like a strong taste. It has a little bit of sweetness, however, so it's pretty easy to drink. Right now I just want to like sit down and read. It's like my current favorite book. I ordered a couple more books that are coming, so I want to like make sure I read them so I don't have like a pile of books you know, waiting for me. She won't let me read my book. Yes? I know. I know. Hi guys, I'm making dinner right now. It's just water with zucchini and then the kelp noodles I showed you earlier. I don't know if you can tell the texture. It's still kind of like hard, right? So I'm trying to cook it. If it doesn't get so steamy, and Charlie's sniffing my pants right now. I'm trying to get the noodles to soften up and also cook these zucchini. Yes. So here's dinner. This is the chicken broth I had for lunch yesterday. It tasted so good. Look at these ingredients. Okay, last one of day 2. This is the pink magnesium drink. It's super pretty. I'll show you. Oh, see, there's still powder. This one has purple carrot juice. Oh, beet. Honestly, it just tastes like a really good, kind of like a grapefruit, like refresher. Good night. Good morning. This is my day 3 matcha about to be whisked. Look how pretty, you guys. It's day pink. Everything's like pink today. I love these colors with the green. I'm about to have my matcha, so I just ended my fast. It's my history. Oh, one thing I've noticed is that they use a lot of turmeric. So the matcha latte has turmeric. Yeah, has a little bit of turmeric. Here's another broth with turmeric. So your plates and cups can actually stain, because you know, like the turmeric, the yellow in it is very, very like strong. So just keep that in mind. I just made the hydrate number 3 cranberry elixir, just to drink throughout the day. Oh, also, I'm running low on my almond milk, so I need to make some more. I think I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow when I do that. This is all the almonds I have left. It's probably like a quarter of a cup, but usually the almonds to water ratio is like 1 to 4. So I think I might have just enough to finish this reset. This is all I do basically. You leave this overnight. I just poured like the rest of the bag in. That's why there's like all these bits. I didn't realize until I pour the water in, and then you leave some sea salt in it. That kind of helps to like soften, maybe like dissolve. I don't know what the right word is, but for like the almonds to be ready to be grinded up tomorrow. So you leave this overnight, or honestly, you start to notice like the water getting murky throughout the day, like after several hours. So I can do it like tonight, but I think I'll just do it tomorrow, have it fresh. So instead of the breakfast porridge, honestly, I'm feeling the smoothie more. I really miss this, the vanilla cinnamon one. And I actually booked a massage for later today in about like 2 hours or so. It's not like one of those like very relaxing like massage or anything. It's something different. It's like my 3rd time today. It's very, very painful. So I think I'm gonna go with the smoothie. This has 15 grams of protein, whereas this one has 10. And I really do miss this taste. So I might just do that. Yeah, this is all the milk I have left. I might have to mix it with a little bit of water today. And again, for this one, I honestly don't feel the need to use a blender. I just use the whisker. I already smell it. It's this amazing vanilla, like cinnamon smell. Yeah, you can see it literally takes like 3 seconds. And I still have the cranberry one left. So I'll just finish these 2 before my massage. Here goes my 3rd session. It's quite painful, you guys, but it's like the best thing ever. Hi guys, so I am back from my massage. It's a Korean place. It's very simple, like modest kind of place, and it's not your average like lymphatic drainage or what's it called, like deep tissue. They use like a different technique. I think they use like their elbows to get like all your knots and stuff. So like the first time I was shocked by like how painful it was at times. And then it's getting better, definitely. Today I even like fell asleep, so that's a good sign. But I am so like thirsty now. I didn't have time before my massage to drink my broth, so I'm gonna do both right now. I'm gonna do this a late lunch beef broth. Oh my god, you guys, their broth tastes so good. And then I need to like replenish, so I love this Super Greens elixir. So I have 2 different water here. This is hot, obviously, and then this is for the elixir. So let's do that right now. This one already seems to be like mixed, so I'll just give it a swirl. I'm gonna have a big scoop because you're allowed to have like 2 tablespoons, I think. But it's very runny, so I have to like wait. Oh yeah, so from their official website, it's sold out, but I see like Amazon and some other places have it. So all hope isn't lost. There are ways. Good morning, guys. I'm about to make my almond meal. It looks nice and ready to go. I'm gonna drain this and put it in my blender. Oh my god, it's tiny. Barely have anything. And then some salt, so you can actually taste something. And here's the fun part. We use a cheesecloth to squeeze everything out. I have my gloves on. I switched it to a bigger cheesecloth so it's easier. And you start pouring. I'm about to make my matcha latte, so I'm gonna use some of this. And I just flip it and toss everything in the trash. And that's it. Super simple, right? And today I think I'm gonna have, if it'll focus, my porridge with the milk that I just used, because I used up all the remaining milk on my matcha latte that's heating up right now. And time to feed the dog as well. She's patiently waiting. It's day 4. The end is near. We're almost done. She's like, just give me the food. Hi guys. I am about to make my porridge. I'm already heating up my milk. Maybe I'll just like do this in the pot. There's something so like warm and comforting about like a stove top like cooked oatmeal, or not oatmeal, but like porridge. Yeah, the first time I made this, it turned out like a little too dry. So I just added a little bit of water. And then I'm gonna add some berries. It smells really nice. It mainly smells like goji berries because that's what they like put in here, but really good. I'm honestly like so hungry, and here she comes. We're eating the same thing. I gave you like so many blueberries. Do you see the goji berry? And then I also have a pretty big glass of water here for my fuel. This is the Super Greens elixir to make sure I get all the right vitamins for the day. Oh yeah, I had the smoothie already. I think that's like one of my favorites. It's so good. I honestly haven't been having any of these like afternoon lattes. Instead of drinking this, I might as well like go straight to dinner, like that kind of thing. So I don't know if I'll, you know, get around to it today as well. But besides that, there's 3 left for me. The snooze, the magnesium, which is like the last step, the pink drink, like a purpley one, and then dinner broth, and then lunch broth. Because instead of putting like kelp noodles and like some like veggies in my usual broth, I skipped all of that and just mixed the 2 broth together. It's not the actual like protocol. So I mixed the one with like pea protein and beef, I want to say. It wasn't like my favorite mixture, but I just mixed them 2 in like a bigger, I basically like doubled the water, of course. So today is, ooh, veggie broth with miso, and then the chicken broth. The chicken broth, I've already had the chicken and the beef, so good. But I don't think I've had the veggie broth with miso like on its own. So maybe I'll just get like 2 different cups and, you know, drink that. For the most part, like you should stick to the schedule, the protocol, and the recommended like order, but it's, what is it? It's day 4 for me, you guys. Kind of just, you know, listen to your body, you know, like follow what I feel like I need. This is so good. Like all their drinks, amazing. So I'm gonna do that. And this is probably a little too many berries. They actually say it. 5 to 10 fresh or frozen berries of choice. This is definitely more than 10, but like, I don't think like 3 extra blackberries are gonna do anything, you know, for me. Oh, but like a couple things to share with you guys. Since the first night's like minor-ish headache, that was very temporary, I haven't like experienced anything like that. I mean, granted, I feel like I have like for the most part like a pretty good health like lifestyle. Yes, I like eat out and stuff, but I'm not like a heavy drinker. I'm a heavy drinker for coffee, which is kind of like my main like issue. And then for the most part, I do eat clean, but you know, the nighttime froyo, I just cannot, you know. And some occasional like chips that I love, what is it, like kryptonite, is like fried food. I love French fries. I love anything potato, like I love that. I love it. There are some like Korean snacks. There's like 2 that I just can't. It's childhood, you know. It's like deeply rooted in me that I had to temporarily like pause. But aside from that, like I eat pretty clean. I cook pretty clean. Try to, you know, get like very good ingredients and stuff. So this reset, this detox wasn't like too intense for me, but I do think you should do this if you're interested because you want to. I think that motivation, that reason is very, very crucial to help you get through this. I actually started this because I've been thinking of going on this like detox retreat spa kind of place. It's at least like 2 days, but you can do 3. A lot of people do like 5 or 7, and it's also like mostly, it's similar to this. It's mostly like liquid cleansing, that kind of thing. But they do colonics, which I didn't know what that was until I like was doing research on this detox spa, and when I found out, I was like, I don't know if that's for me. Like I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. So that kind of like deterred me in a way. But I just love the idea of going into the desert and, you know, doing all these like clean juices, cleansing, detoxing, and then they also offer like classes that I can take, like yoga classes, fitness classes, and a lot of people apparently like do go like on their own, like alone, which was very appealing to me as well. I need a lot of alone time. So yeah, I was like thinking about that, but it's definitely a commitment, not just like the price, but also like you have to travel there, you know, you have to like fly there, stay there for however long, and then like fly back. And it was just kind of like, am I really like gonna do this? Because I have never in my life done like not even a whole like 1 day juice cleanse. I'm always the type to like, I need to eat my food kind of thing, you know, contemplating. And then one night I was like scrolling and I found Kroma. That's why I'm saying like this is not sponsored. And I was drawn to the fact that they are not just all liquids. They allow you to, you know, add some toppings here and there. So it felt like a good, like a preview in a way, like a little, you know, like stepping stone, like gateway into this world of like detox. So I was like, if I can do this, I can for sure go on that trip and like do that, which I'm still open to, you know. But as soon as I started this, I don't know, like I no longer desire that as much as I did before. But maybe it's also because we're getting closer to like summertime. It's like officially spring now. I get very like affected by like how much sunlight and the weather for the day. Like I love the sun. I was thinking about this going on this detox spa thing when it was like really gloomy in the dead of winter. So yeah, I don't know, like I feel good. So I no longer feel like I need to go, but I think that would still be like a really good experience. Maybe like in the beginning of the year, springtime, of course. I feel like I just like kind of missed the mark, you know? It has to be at least like fall time, or I think March, beginning of April, like right now is the most optimal time to go there. So I don't know, you guys. It's been a really good experience. And I got to like share this with you guys. And I got to try like so many different things. I never knew you could put like turmeric in matcha latte and it still tastes good. Like what? And then this cookie butter. But I gotta tell you, I am honestly so ready to eat like real food. So right before this detox, it really depends for me, like monthly, like especially like hormonally, I can sometimes have like a really bad like munching, like that kind of like 2-week period, or it's like mild, but this past one was not good. I was like snacking so much and I hit a point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like I'm like, I feel disgusting, you know? So I was starting to be like pretty strict about like what I eat and like my habits, which is why it was, I think, also like a lot easier for me to like transition into this 5-day detox. Like I was looking forward to this, you know, like I've been having fun. With that being said, I think my mindset right now is on like wellness, nutrition, you know, fitness, like that kind of thing. So I was like actually watching a lot of like videos on that, reading some stuff here and there, which is probably not a good idea because I kept looking at all the healthy, easy looking, you know, recipes and like food and groceries, which made me want real food even more. But yeah, you guys, I've been craving salmon like so badly. I really wanted like a good healthy salmon like before this detox as well. So all I'm thinking about is a good salmon after this detox. So I can't wait. I can't wait to like eat. Anyways, we are so close, like so close. I just gotta do this today and then we have this tomorrow and I'm free. Surprisingly, I wasn't as hungry as I thought I would be because I was really worried that what if I get so hungry that, you know, I resort to all these like chips I have at home. You know, maybe like clear out your pantry before doing this, but I only did this because I wanted to. I think that's why I was able to like power through. But yeah, all that liquid will really like satiate you. Everything has like a taste. So even though you're not really chewing that much, you're still like nourishing. I think for me though, there was a little bit of that like bloating from all the liquids. But today I definitely woke up with like the flattest stomach ever since doing this detox. So my body's, I think, finally getting like used to it. But yeah, like aside from that, like there have been zero like withdrawals minus like the first like headache. So it's been a few hours and I'm about to make my bone broth. As I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna do both lunch and dinner one at the same time. So I have 2 mason jars. These have been literally like on repeat. It's gonna be my first time trying this one, the one with miso. Again, it smells like those instant ramen, like Korean instant ramen. So good. Oh, you guys, as I'm making this, I forgot to also mention another like benefit that I've noticed from this detox is my skin. I mean, yes, I have been doing like face masks and stuff, but like today my skin is so clear and like glowing. I've been wearing this makeup for a very long time. And that's what I noticed today. Like my skin is so nice. Continue on with the broth. Here's the chicken. So I'm going to make sure this is too much again. I think this is good, right? I didn't want to mix them again like yesterday, just in case I wasn't like too big of a fan of the taste. Pretty much ready to go, but there's always some kind of like residue, like some powder left. So maybe I'll try to whisk it. Oh, they tell you to blend, but I don't want to get my blender out, so I'm just gonna whisk it. No wonder there was always like residue. Okay, let's try the miso one, even though it's still really hot. It still smells like the veggie one. Yeah, I wasn't like too big of a fan of that one. I definitely like this better than the pea protein one. The 24K chicken, so good. Like this could easily be like your pantry essential just to have. You can literally throw any veggies, like really quick recipe. So good. Yeah, I think this is the move, even though it's like already day 4 for me. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this and my magnesium. But if I feel like eating this again, I'm gonna get like a big spoonful of this. It's so addicting. And see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it is day 5. It is my last day of this detox. It's already like the afternoon, like right before dinner. But I have kind of like switched up the order. So right now I'm actually gonna eat my breakfast porridge. I'm having the super green elixir. We're gonna make this porridge right now. I ran out of all the homemade almond milk, so it's just gonna be hot water. And I'm so excited to add some berries once again. So as you can see, the box is like almost empty. Crazy. And similar to yesterday, I'm just gonna have 2 different broth, like lunch and dinner broth for dinner. And then once again, I'm gonna end it with the magnesium drink. I'm gonna see if I crave this cookie butter later for like a dessert. But once again, I did not drink this afternoon latte. I feel like I actually didn't do that like the entire reason. And one thing I've noticed is, especially like yesterday and today, I thought I was like hydrated enough because like pretty much everything has been like liquid, but I guess I am not, or maybe it's the detox like dehydrating you. But yeah, I've been feeling like very dehydrated. I'm always like craving water, especially at nighttime. Maybe because of like the sodium. Is there sodium? Probably in the broth, and I didn't like drink enough water afterwards. But yeah, aside from that, like no withdrawals, like no side effects. It's just been really like simple, easy, like kind of an experience, very fun. And these are the leftovers. A lot of afternoon latte, as you can see. I have 2 breakfast porridge, and then everything else is afternoon latte. So I'm honestly like pretty excited to finish this up like after my detox. But yeah, like I said yesterday, I'm just so excited to eat like real food. So I was out for like a couple hours, and on my way home, I was just so tired and like dehydrated. And my Uber driver was eating like these crackers, and I could just like hear the crunches. He was like drinking, I think it was like coconut water or something like that, and just like the crunches of the crackers. I was like, wow, I forgot what like crackers are like. So I've been like collecting all these like recipes that I've like found online. So I'm going to go over them, maybe like watch some like reels or something, and curate a list of grocery list. I am so excited. And tomorrow I'm gonna go like buy everything and then make my first meal. But I'm definitely having salmon because I just need it. But yeah, after this I'm gonna have these for dinner, and then end my day and start my fast again. And tomorrow we will go back to, well, not back completely, but a new like eating habits. I have many ideas on like what to eat, especially like in the breakfast. I want to like switch things around within like my morning routine and how I usually eat, and like what I usually eat. So yeah, I'm really excited. This has been such a wonderful experience. I might sign off here because it's pretty much like the same thing I've been showing you guys. Thank you so much for following along this 5-day solo reset journey. Let me know if you have any questions. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video.